Hello, Year 4. Welcome to Tuesday, 19th of May. This is your English lesson for today. Now, if you didn't watch yesterday's videos, then I suggest you do start by watching the videos because that will give you a little indication of what we're working up to by the end of this week. You are working towards writing a news report, including having a section with an interview. And you will be interviewing a character from our Norse myth that we read yesterday. Okay, so today's lesson we're leading up to writing our interview. Our LO today is I can ask questions to further my understanding of a text. So we'll begin today by reading just the first part of our Norse myth from yesterday. I'll read it to you. Try and follow along as I read. It's called Thor's Stolen Hammer. One morning, mighty Thor awoke to find that his precious hammer, Mjolnir, was missing. Desperately, he woke the other gods and goddesses, asking them if they had seen his hammer. To his disappointment, none of them had. Mjolnir was the most powerful weapon that the gods possessed, and if their enemies heard that Mjolnir was missing, then they might attack. The gods would be powerless against them. Loki, the trickster god, had an idea about who had stolen Mjolnir, so he turned himself into a falcon and flew off to find Thrym, the king of the giants. When Loki found Thrym, the giant confessed that it was indeed him that had stolen the hammer whilst Thor slept. He mocked the god and boasted about how easy it had been. Thrym also said that he had hidden it in a place where no one could find it. Smugly, he declared that he would not return Mjolnir until Freya, the most beautiful of all of the goddesses, was made his bride. Okay, and we're going to stop there. I almost want you to forget that you've read what happens next, okay? Because I want you to imagine that you are a reporter just for the beginning bit of this story, okay? So the only things that have happened so far, Thor's hammer has just been stolen. Loki has been investigating and he's found that Thrym has stolen this hammer. He is the prime suspect. Okay, so a good news reporter wants to get to the bottom of the story. Okay, the news reporter must ask themselves these questions. Who's involved? Who is the victim? Who is the suspect? Who else is involved? What exactly has happened? Where did it happen? Why? Why has this hammer been stolen? What is it that this character Thrym wants to achieve? How did he do it? I mean, that's the big question. Thor is a god, the god of thunder. How on earth did his hammer get stolen? And when? What questions will you ask each character to get to the bottom of what is going on? Think carefully about what you know about each character. What do you think they're like? We've got boastful Thrym, who's stolen this hammer. He's gloating about it. We've got a clever Loki, who went off to investigate. And we've got this kind of angry Thor, who's not used to being messed with. So your task today, and it's as simple as this, you have to write down 5 questions that you would ask each character if you could interview them at this stage of the story. So forget the next bit, forget the pretend wedding, okay, forget all of that. Just imagine you've got to this part of the story and you are an interviewer. You've got to come up with 5 questions. Don't write the answers yet, just the questions. Okay, good luck. I will see you tomorrow.